Starting. Hello, everyone. I'm Alpa Manusha, your host for this podcast show. This podcast is all about bringing together experience and the inspiring voices around us. New ideas, real stories, and everything that sparks creativity and growth. Today, I'm super excited and with the pride welcoming our guest, Miss Aarti Sabar. Aarti is a passionate educationist. She is also CEO of one of the renowned charity group named Parisar Asha, director of Parisar Asha Ecotech Foundation. She is also chairperson of Lions International Global Focus Area Mental Health for the District 3231A3. Also president of Lions Club of Bombay Vijayanagar. Past 32 years, she is serving to the society in the field of education, corporates, and social sector. Well, the list is not ending here. Yes, she is also awardee of lots of national and international awards. So let's hear from Aarti about her journey and future plans. Welcome, Aarti.
Thank you so much, Alpa. It's really my pleasure to, you're having me on your show. So thanks a lot.
It's our pleasure as well. It's our
I'm
pleasure.
looking forward for a nice discussion and some good, talk together. So that can help the society to give their bit.
So when I was going through your bio, I was like, the list was non-ending, and I was like super thrilled after reading your achievements. Like you have won a lot of good national and international awards. You are a part of POSH committee as well as in a lot of different sectors you are working. So as a woman, it's very difficult. I guess I cannot say difficult, but yeah, because of their gender problems comes where we can say as a woman how did you manage such things? Because work, home, passion, profession, lots of things to handle. And that is also in the 32 years of your journey. I would like to really, in fact, my audience is also would like to hear your journey. Can you please tell?
Yeah. So I think before, I start my journey, I would like to also, think of the goddess, who has so many Ashtabhuja Dhari. So I think every woman has that potential. It's only because she doesn't get that opportunities or situations or the environment, in her life. So I feel I'm really fortunate that I could actually explore all my, different arms and different strengths, that gave me the opportunity. At times it was not only opportunity, at times it was you can say a major disasters in life, because that also teaches you, that also makes you so strong that you really, then you realize the real meaning of life, so I have been really blessed to have that kind of a life where it things just happened. I mean, it was not that intentionally I did something, but it was, I was put into such circumstances कि अपने आप, like होता गया, and then I did not see back, or I did not fall down. I did not, like cried. I said कि okay, when God says कि, like why me? We have to say कि try me. So because generally, like anything comes in our life, we always say ना कि अरे यार ये ऐसे मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है. So I've been really blessed कि ऐसे बहुत सारे बुरा समय भी देखा है मैंने और अच्छा समय भी देखा है, because it's 32 years of, long journey of my career, and it's almost 54 years of my life, so it's like it's a long journey, and I know, of course, there is much more where I can really contribute to the society. So it started, I can give you in a nutshell, my life story is started, I was born in a family of artists who were amazing artists, but not, you can say, see, today we see the art which has got, like market. That time there was no market for art. I'm talking about 54 years back. So my parents, they were from JJ School of Art. They told me, you are not supposed to go to JJ School of Art, because they were not successful in that. तो उनके लिए मैंने मास्टर्स की साइंस में, बॉटनी में. Then I got an opportunity in Parisar Asha, because I thought Parisar is environment and Asha is hope. So I thought this is something related to botany, like what I studied, that environment, and but there I realized that this particular environment is not just, your physical environment, but it's your social environment, it's your spiritual environment, it's your home environment, it's your work environment. Today the kind of person you are is because the kind of environment we have received. And I'm very fortunate that I got that environment. And that time we used to, like work with the school. It was started like my Parisarasha organization was started by Miss Gloria D'Souza. So she was a teacher, but she was like unhappy teacher because she never liked the rote learning pattern. Because imagine 50 30 almost we are like 43-year-old organization. 43 years back she was thinking of what IB is teaching today, and that to IB and IG and all these supposed to be, like high profile boards. What they are doing, what they are, like imparting knowledge or skills or whatever, but at a cost, at a super cost. So that's what exactly what we were doing that time also. And now also we have been continuing of providing that quality education, joyful education, experiential education at no cost, at low cost. And we work with the masses, not just classes. So that was something I really, like I liked that. Then 10 years I was with Parisarasha as a teacher's trainer, come teaching as designer. Then meanwhile, I got married, I got my baby. Then I lost my parents during that time, and I was the only daughter. Then my husband moved to Indore, so I had to move to Indore because of his transfer. And there I got an opportunity in the IB school. I'm talking about almost 22 years back, 22 years back. And that time, that was the first school of Madhya Pradesh, uh, which was IB school. तभी यहाँ पे किसी ने नाम भी नहीं सुना होगा what was IB and all. Very few schools were like Ecole Mondale and all those kind of schools were there. Today you see every second school is IB school today, like in Mumbai, at least. So there I got an exposure, and that I realized, I said, ki, my God, the same IB philosophy and what Parisarasha's philosophy is so similar. We are all talking about experiential learning. We are all talking about life skills, like skills for life, not just for only exam. See, because हम लोग सिर्फ exam के लिए पढ़ते हैं, but जिंदगी हमारा always exam लेती रहती है. So we don't prepare our children for life's exam. So this is what exactly we have been doing. And then after that, when we came back to Mumbai, and that time I got an opportunity, like because I was IB trained, and I did my, like IB training in visual arts. So I got a very good opportunity in Mumbai-based, like big industry. So then it was my corporate career started. I was with Pidilite Industries, then I was with Birla. And it was my founder director's last wish that I should come back to Parisarasha. But before that, like there had been a major tragedy struck in my life. I lost my husband in a car accident. That time my daughter was very small. I had my old mother-in-law. She's still there with me, my mother-in-law. So, like the life completely became like from you have everything, and suddenly one fine day you realize, oh my God, like it is so temporary. I mean, you can't think what can happen next moment, next second. So, and suddenly that was a big blow on me. But I don't know, somehow, like I realized my potential that time. And I did a lot of work on myself also, like instead of getting into that mode of victim, I said ki no, I have to, like fight back to my situation. And I don't know how, maybe God's grace, like I was very strong that time. I could manage not only my family, my finances, but like I took a major decision because my founder director Gloria was terminally ill with cancer. So she called me back, and that time I left my corporate career and came back to philanthropic world. And that time you won't believe, so many people, they called me and they said, ki, are you mad? You are going nuts. You are a single parent. You can't take that risk, like of risking that high paying corporate job and then coming back to a social sector where you don't know what is the future. So, but then, yeah, somewhere, like I heard my instinct, I heard my inner calling, and I came, and now rest is history, like that 12 years had been like a miraculous years. So everything, and then like things started falling like in place. And because we all believed in like whatever we are doing, it's for a cause. So I feel like instead of running after money, if you like believe in your cause for what you are working, and things literally like changes drastically in your life for better things. So that's how like it has been my journey. My staff members, like my team from Birla, they came with me to Parisar Asha. So, like I have a very core team, very, like strong knit team. That's a, like entire, I can say, the credit which goes to my team. And that's how we could reach out to millions of people. So from only educational, initiative, then we converted that into Ecotech World School program, where we go to the schools, we go to lower income group schools, we go to tribal schools, we go to mediocre schools, we go to government schools, and there whatever is possible, like see, these children, they can't afford quality education, because they don't have money. So there we take help of some CSR partners, and we provide the same education what they get in international schools. So like it's not just about knowledge, but it's about skill, and it's about attitude and values for life, 21st century life skills. And we also believe in ESOL. ESOL is environmental studies approach towards learning. So everything we learn from our environment. So our philosophy is how we can, like create that environment. So this is, like I can say this is have been my life journey. And then as we are, like going ahead on a path, we realize there are so many loopholes in the education system. So that's where we started creating new projects so that it can help like our people over here. And yeah, because yeah, I've been very lucky and fortunate, that's what I can say.
So as you said, rightly said, कि life is a roller coaster. You never know what happened next. And you also mentioned one line which is really hit to me, like, why me? Instead of that, believe, try me. So, like how life has given you this roller coaster moments where you have lost your loved ones, and then you came out from that, and you started this beautiful journey with serving to the society with a very noble cause. It's really appreciated, and it's very inspiring. So this all this journey which you said, like, how you started with a small like in a Parisar Asha, and then you moved to the Indore, and then you IBA trainer and all. So this is something you individually you said, like, it's falling place everything, and it's all suddenly happened in your life, and you are doing it. But can you tell us ki any like, like a lot of people are looking for certain opportunities, or can you so your organization or your work help others also in terms of any opportunity for the person who is looking for certain work to do and to serve the society? It could be any opportunities and partnership with a group or CSR group or any individuals. Are there any opportunities available with you?
Yeah, so what happens is, see, there are two things. We also have our mental health helpline, which is a completely toll-free helpline, where we actually work with the people. We work with their mindset. We work, like in helping them in whatever health-related issues, mental health-related issues like depression, anxiety, stress. Then there is learning disabilities and all these things, and we guide them, like the entire focus is on giving them that right path. So that's how we collaborate with people over there. And of course we need people, like to change the world. We need each other to change the world. So ek se bhale do, do se bhale teen, like, and that's how
Right.
we can make a difference in the society. So we are anyways looking out for always partnership opportunities or collaboration opportunities, so that we can all get together and we can work for a cause. Because एक से कुछ होता नहीं है, like if for me also, because I could get the best team, and because I could get, like support from people, and their appreciation, I got a lot of love from everyone, and that's how I could sustain all these like roller coaster rides in my life, because of people. So I think we need each other, and we will, there are always opportunities what can be created together.
So, anyone can, who is this ability or who is willing to serve, can approach, and or maybe a organization or an individual can approach you. So
Yes,
it's open door
yes,
for a lot of people and
yes,
organizations.
yes, yes,
That's
absolutely.
really wonderful because, as you said, okay, it's a land a hand. If you help others, each other, that will be givers gain
Yeah,
policy kind of like, if you want to help someone will definitely come back to you with the same help and the same intention, and that's create
yeah,
a different environment together altogether, because that one person is also connected with some other people, some other organization. That other organization also get inspired or motivated to join you, and that creates a more but yeah, a friendly environment or a supportive environment for a lot of people. Because I also see a lot of in my surroundings, a lot of people are facing a lot of issues like in a mental health, you can say, or illness, or they are lonely, so they don't have anyone, and they're going down in the depression. Now in this cutthroat competition world, small kid of school boys or girls are also feeling depressive if they are getting a low percentage because their parents created a hype, you have to reach this level. Instead of that, if parents also get this knowledge key, instead of pressure on kids and on themselves also, give them a right direction ki how they can be a successful with their own ability, their own strength. So that is, I believe, your.
yeah, yeah. Here I would like to also address to all the parents today, because see what happens as a parent, like we want everything to be given best for our children, like that's what we aspire for. For my मेरे बच्चे को तो सबसे best मिलना चाहिए, and that's how we
Yeah,
train them
even
for
our
the
parents
success.
were also on the
Yeah.
same thought process,
Yes,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, what happens is in today's world, like when we were kids, our parents were not so bothered, like इतना कुछ stress नहीं लेते थे. अच्छा फेल हो गया, दो चार रपटे मार दिए, खत्म हो गई कहानी. Today, our parents are putting so much of pressure, and there is a peer pressure, there is a societal pressure, कि these kids are not trained for failures. And that's where the problem happens, because life is not a journey of only success. There will be ups and downs always. So in that downs, are we training our children how to face that downs? Because किसी का भी जिंदगी आप यहाँ पे देखो, nobody's life is perfect. There are going to be setbacks, there are going to be challenges. So when we are leaving this world and we are leaving behind only our kids over here, so are we training our children for these setbacks also? So every parent should have thought on that, and like need to change their parenting style, not just thinking only about success, but the time when there are failures in life, how do we face that? When you have that, like that strength to face that, then you are the real winner, you are the real successful person.
So, like this challenge and the face strength and everything, tell me two things. One, what kind of, while doing all this work, what kind of challenges you face? Or I rather say, are you still facing? And second point
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
what are your strength? What are your strength which really helps you or motivates you to overcome with all the challenges? These two are interconnected. I would like to know.
So I feel, see, challenges किसी से छूटे नहीं है, like there is nobody in this world who will not have challenges in life, and especially, and for me also, like if I don't have challenges in life, then life becomes very boring for me. Then I get into depression. So I need something to look forward. See, why are we looking forward? Because we have something to do, something to look forward. अगर वो ही नहीं रहेगा, challenge ही नहीं रहेगा, so today हमारे जो बच्चे डिप्रेशन में जाते हैं, because there are certain categories of children who don't have challenges in life because they have got everything on their platter. So what challenges I faced, especially in my Parisarasha's career, is the changing of mindset of people. Because abhi bhi, like though we are so progressive, we see children going to these international schools and all, but still we are still into rote learning. We still go by the traditional ways. We want our children to have this experiential learning. We want our children to be having good skills, but we want them to also do the rote learning. ratta maro. So there has to be, like literally balance. And today we feel, like teaching profession also, uh, because not everybody wants to take teaching profession. So that's where you see everybody wants to earn good money, and no doubt about that. And in our country, the teachers are not treated properly. So that's how, and not everybody gets that good salaries. If you see the private schools, the kind of salaries they pay is pathetic. I know there are certain schools who are paying just 5,000, 6,000. We pay more to our maids also. So many times when we conduct training programs, na, ये teachers हमें बोलते हैं इतने पैसे में इतना ही मिलेगा मैडम करके. So if this is the case, who is actually creating nation? So, like the challenges are tremendous. We need to change the mindset of the teachers. We need to change the mindset of the educators. We need to change the mindset of these trustees and school owners. Because when we work with private schools, because today आज ये ना पैसा बनाने का धंधा है. I feel education and healthcare, these two should be, like जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं ना एक पवित्र चीजें हैं, उसे पवित्र ही रहने दीजिए. बिकॉज अनफॉर्चुनेटली इसका भी हम लोगों ने बहुत बिजनेस बना के रखा है.
Yeah, we
सो
have created
एटलीस्ट इफ
this
यू वांट टू डू,
commercial, lot of
yes,
commercial.
yes. So if you want to do business, also do the business with ethics. So this is my, like biggest challenge what I face, because everywhere, see, unfortunately, we are serving India, and we are, like struggling with all P's. Like there is poverty, there is politics, there is population. Okay, so these three makes it more difficult for us to provide that right kind of a education, because we have so many children in the classroom. We don't have good quality teachers. I don't say all teachers are like that, but we have seen deteriorating quality of teachers, because everybody is today, like they are not passionate. Many a times when I ask teachers, like how many of you are in this profession by choice? Not many are by choice. They are by chance in the profession. So these are the major struggles. Another struggle, when we work with government schools, we need to have some kind of funding. So, like being an not-for-profit organization, being an NGO, we always have to struggle for these things. So struggle is never ending, but yeah, we enjoy that struggle. And we have been so fortunate, like we have been sustaining without any big brand or without any big corporate support. We have been, like sustaining for almost 43 years.
That's really good,
Yes, so
because
these are
that gives you maybe a different strength without any big brand or a big economical support, which is always need any organization to run, especially when it is a non-profit organization.
yes,
Because
yes, yes.
non-profit we call for that reason only. There they don't have pocket, they don't have to remove money from the any pockets. They don't have any organization money in their bank. It is all outside people or outside organizations or other companies. Though nowadays, actually, I believe a lot of companies have a CSR, funding in their, yearly this thing balance. Yeah, okay, fine. Every year they will spend this much amount for the CSR. I hope they notice your organization and somewhere they, get to inspire, because education is a very, very, very important base for any individual, either in India or anywhere in the world. If you are not educated, you are difficult to survive in any everywhere, because the real strength to face the world is first is your education helps you, and that I always seen in a lot of people. And that really good thing is Parisar Asha is doing, and the name is very inspiring, Parisar Asha, which you said
In
it's
fact,
a
I would like to share over here one thing.
yeah,
Uh, Government says right to education. Government says
yeah,
right to education. What we believe is right to right education. So what
correct.
you teach, how you teach, that also matters.
Yes, because this all different boards, CBSE board, IBN board, and I don't know what others. The nursery school kid parents are worried about their first standard, second standard admissions
They are
because
worried
of
about 10th
this.
standard. They are worried about
Yeah,
10th
actually,
standard.
yeah,
When I,
like,
when I conduct, yeah, when I conduct parenting session, I tell parents, अरे भाई, why are you wasting 10 years of your child's life? अभी कल पेपर दे दो एसएससी का. They are so much in hurry. But सब आना चाहिए बच्चे को. That बच्चा should dance. That बच्चा should do skating. He should do swimming. He should do music. He should learn piano. अरे, I mean,
Yeah,
what
means
is this
actually in a
nonsense?
whole day, after 6, 7 hours in the school, spending in the 6, 7 hours of that school
Yeah.
time, after that,
Then
that kid
tuition.
is running to the different tuitions or different classes. But parents also helpless now because in the society, it's happening in their next door. Okay, the next door kid is doing something, then the complexity comes in their own kid, and that there they're facing inside at home, the complexity of their kid. Either they started seeing other kid is growing, my kid is not, though they don't want to keep that kid into that race, but they can't help it because the environment is so created like that. So that one is
That's
very
what.
correct. The right is the right for the right education. That one is perfect line, I believe. And so, before we, wrap up, any advice or tip to our audience or our listeners, as
Okay.
today everything is surrounding education and the social service and all the, this thing, boards and all the things. What exactly message you can convey here, or you
So
can give
I
to the
have my ABCD of my advice.
okay? That
For
also in
this,
education
yeah,
level
yeah,
ABCD.
yeah, yeah. So it's a ABCD because we all learned, first thing what we learn is ABCD in life.
ABCD,
So
right?
this is the Zindagi ki ABCD hai, you can say, because first A stands for acceptance, So once you start accepting and not expecting too many things from your child, from your spouse, from your business, from, like whatever comes, and then you have to adapt. Then you have to take action. So this is my A. Then you go to B, because accept करके सिर्फ रोते नहीं रहना है आपको. You need to change, like over there. If you find your child has some issues, accept your child. Like I always say कि टेढ़ा है पर मेरा है. But then work on that, take proper action, necessary actions at the right time. Then comes B. So you need to be sensitive, you need to be caring, you need to be positive in life, because not every time is going to be rosy picture in your life. Okay. Then C. C stands for our like 21st century life skills. So there are four. In fact, we added the fifth one. So five life skills everybody has to remember and everybody has to implement, because we all live in the 21st century era. Whether you are a parent, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a doctor, you are in any profession, you are in any age, but if you are living in 21st century, you need to be creative, critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and compassionate. Okay. And D is very super, like important. That is discipline, which is not there in anybody today. Everybody will give, gyan to our children ki bhai don't, like watch TV so much, don't watch mobile so much. But the parents are glued to the screen all the time. So whatever discipline you want to see in your children, first parents, you need to, like implement that in your own life. And E is to enjoy life, like E, enjoy every moment of your life, because pata nahi kal ho na ho. So don't take a lot of, like unnecessary stress. So we say this, like a circle of control. So some things are there in your hand, do that, go and change that. Some things are beyond your capacity to repair, so you have to just accept and ignore and let go and be happy, because we teach everything to our children. We put them in the best possible school, we give them the best possible tuition, whatever best things you want to give, but we don't teach them how to remain happy, because we ourselves, we don't know how to be happy. So on a happy note, I think everybody's try to, like spread happiness, because finally that only matters in our life.
That's really good, ABCDE. Even I will keep this in my mind, and whenever I can use this, I surely implement. So, before signing off, please like, share, and comment, and subscribe to our channel. So, thank you for listening, guys. It means so much to me. Remember, your journey is unique, and every step you take that matters. Until next time, this is Alpa Manosha signing off with love and light. Thank you. Thank you, Aarti, for joining us, and thank you for your valuable time and insights which you have shared with us. Thank you so much.
So much.